God actually has placed it upon His people not only to have a heart for our soul, but God also has a heart for your body and for your mind. This is what the Bible also says. Proverbs, this is basically what the writer says. Always remember what you've learned. Your education is your life. Guard it well. Guard it well. Now God gives Daniel and his 3 friends an even bigger test. Can you study at a pagan school and not lose your faith and still be loyal to the God of Israel? Can you do that? Now he goes through this education, this indoctrination program, this anti-God teaching. He remains true to his God. Nebuchadnezzar looks at all the graduating class, and none of them impress him as much as Daniel. The message that I want to look at is this idea that how do you excel in your education without losing your faith? There's going to be people that will always try to get you to doubt the Bible, to doubt the faith you were raised with. Here's number 1. You decide in advance to stand for God. Notice what Daniel and his 3 friends did. They excelled in their education because they had prepared themselves in advance not to let the phony ideas that the astrologers were teaching them to blow them away from their faith. He decided in advance not to defile himself. And how do you become a great student? You start with God. He's the foundation of all truth. He's the source of all knowledge and wisdom. Here's the second thing. Just never stop learning. Wise men and women are always learning, always listening for fresh, really the word there is new insight. Knowledge is simply information you gain from your educational experience. Wisdom, which you also need, is actually seeing and responding from God's viewpoint. Here's the third thing Daniel did. Just be a student of God's Word. Here's the fourth thing. Choose believers as your best friends. Here's number 5. Stay connected to a church, a small group, and a ministry. You need support. It's the last thing. Remember that if you stay true like Daniel did, God will reward you, bless you, when people insult you, persecute you, falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me, because of your Christian belief. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. He says, stand strong.